No, we and Brandon give out a suggestion of a response, and then Nish goes, "Nope, not doing that."
Yeah.
And I'll give a nice comment.
Well,
Just jump in 2 feet on the ground.
yeah. Our lives are a joke, Eric. We're just here, just going through the motions.
When you say it out loud like that, it doesn't make me feel better.
Yeah.
Boom, roasted.
Hey, roasted. Right on cue, Brandon. All right. Well, with that said, we're live, boys. Another episode.
Oh, now?
Yeah. Episode 11. We're cranking these out, boys. We're already double-digit episodes, so good on you guys.
When does the syndication money come in?
Yeah, we're still working on that. If there's any sponsors out there who
Is it
want
100
to,
episodes? Isn't that the old TV thing? You got to 100 episodes, you were syndicated?
which, looking back, 100 episodes is a shit ton of episodes.
Especially back then, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of episodes. But, yeah, hey, man, if any sponsors want to give us some syndication money,
yeah, we'll take
open.
that Jerry Seinfeld syndication money.
Yeah, we're all ears.
Get in now. Grassroots.
Exactly. Leave a comment.
You can get in
pod.
You can get in at the basement. A cool mill to sponsor us. Boom, you're in.
Possibly you.
Possibly you. The old entourage. What's his name? Bob Ryan. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah.
Now, what if I told you?
Yeah. Oh man. Well, welcome back to again episode 11. As always, appreciate all the support that we're getting on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple Podcast. The numbers are only going up, boys. I'm glad to report that
Clicks for the numbies.
Clicks for the numbies. Snaps for the numbies. Yeah, we're only going up. So if you guys are already subscribed, keep on watching us, keep on supporting us, keep on hitting the likes, leaving comments. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you digest this podcast. Go ahead and just hit the subscribe. Make sure you don't miss out on any episodes, any clips, any fun things that we might have in the works. You never know. We're a fluid podcast here. We're always coming up with new ideas. So be sure not to miss out.
Yeah, you never know. Like wherever you're commenting at, I don't always see it. Anish, thankfully, does a lot of he's the backbone of this podcast. He does all the work for us. And so when people do comment, he sends it to us to let us know. So
a screenshot of the comment.
Yeah, so I don't maybe I don't see it live, but I do see it eventually, maybe a couple days later. But so we do appreciate the comments out there. So I do want to give a commenter shout out to my boy Randy Carroll. He's out there. He's a tier 1. He's listening every week. He talks to me about it.
He sounds like a cool dude, Brandon.
He's a great dude. He's also a sleepy dad, so I think he gets it. He gets us. So shout out Randy. He's always throwing comments out there. I know he listens on his ride to work. I saw him actually. We went to a football game with some other people the other week or two ago, but I went, I gave him a hug. I was like, man, I feel like I hadn't seen you in quite a while. And he was like, well, it's funny. He's like, I hear you every week, so I feel like I have seen you.
Let's go.
I was
Let's
like, yeah,
go, Randy.
So shout out Randy. So all you other commenters out there, maybe get in the comments down there and
let us know you're
shout
out
there
too.
Yeah.
Send the love.
So,
yeah.
Shout out Randy.
Shout out Randy. And Eric and Brandon might not see the comments live, but I share every comment that we get. We as a group put the thinking heads together. Yeah, we put the thinking heads together, and we come up with a collective response that's right and serves as a good response to the people. So
no. We and Brandon give out a suggestion of a response, and then Nish goes, "Nope, not doing that."
Yeah,
and I'll give a nice comment.
Yeah, it's a lot of back and forth brainstorming, a lot of focus grouping going on with the responses, and yeah, you're not wrong. A lot of toning it down needs to be done, but we get there eventually. So hey, good on us. Snaps for us, right?
Yep, that's right.
All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and roll right into the fake ad read of the week. Take it away, Eric.
Thank you, Anish. Today's sponsor is brought to you by Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup. As the leaves fall to the ground and the holiday season is about to ramp up, and you're far enough into your favorite sports team season that you're beginning to lose all hope for yet another year, there's only one thing that can lift your spirits and give you a nice warm hug like a hot bowl of Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup. Don't be sad and lonely during the holidays. Be happy with a warm belly full of chicken noodle soup. Good. Be sure to use promo code My Teams Leave Me Feeling Cold, but this soup warms me up 20 to save 20% off your next purchase of Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup.
Well done, Eric. Well done.
Thank you.
As always, you're just
Thank you.
every week. I feel like you just get better and better at these fake ad reads,
you.
and you keep crushing it. So
Thank you.
Yeah.
Snaps for Eric.
yeah, snaps for Eric.
Mm.
Hey, and if any sponsor wants to sponsor our fake ad read of the week, it'll be very confusing, but we'll do it.
A sponsor for the fake sponsor.
Yeah,
We're-
exactly.
Listen, we can be bought. We can be bought.
We do have a price.
And it's very low. You'd be surprised
Yes.
how low.
Yeah. Yeah, just email us. We'll tell you. All right, boys. So back in the saddle. We're back into the routine, back into our weekly recording schedule. I know last episode, obviously, we had a couple weeks in between, so a lot to catch up on. It's the longest episode to date, hour and a half. So definitely had a lot to talk about. So let's go and get right into it with dad stories, catching up of the week. I know even though it's only been a week, I feel like all of us have so much stuff going on that there's plenty of stories to be had.
You'd be shocked, Anish, how little's going on.
Eric's still in vacation mode.
Yeah. No, I'm coming back from vacation mode, so we did nothing this week. Gotta
Nice.
catch
I was going to
up.
ask you
You
how
gotta pay for
has
it.
I was going to ask you how assimilating has been back into real life after
You
basically
know-
2 weeks of vacation.
Everyone likes getting kicked in the teeth by a donkey, you know? That's kind of what it's like. You come back from work, you come back to your work, home life, everything, you're like, oh, all those things I put off, they're just sitting there waiting for you.
Yep.
It
Nice.
isn't the consequences of my own actions.
100%. No, it was good.
Nice.
It was a good week.
Nice.
Ours was a lot of catching up, a lot of whatever. But let's see. This week was during the week back to normalcy, school, gymnastics, cheerleading, Irish dance practices, all that stuff. But then it led into this weekend where our family we do it's an annual soup party, and it's about 20 people, family members, friends. We meet up at random places, and everybody bakes their best soup. And I think for the last 3 years running, my wife has won the best soup at the soup party,
Nice.
which is so
What,
she's
Same soup or different
she's
soups?
Yeah.
different soups. She's a
Well-
she's a talented gal.
Versatile.
Yes.
Versatile. Yeah. What you gotta let us in, man. What are some of the soups some of the award-winning soups that you're being
Nish,
delivered?
why are you putting me on the spot like this? No. So this year she made a lasagna
You heard the
soup.
fake ad read?
Yeah. It was Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. One year she took Campbell's. One year we took Chunky's.
Yeah, one year it was mushroom soup, cream of mushroom. No, this year she made lasagna soup with like a ricotta, mozzarella, and parmesan instead of sour cream that you put in a bowl. Then you pour the lasagna and the lasagna sauce
Sounds
or
good.
the soup on it. It was very good, very deserving of first place. And then what did she make last year? Last year she made. I can't even tell you what she made.
That's
last
okay.
year, to be honest.
Really, I just want to know what she made this year.
Way to
Yeah,
go,
this year
Amish.
it was lasagna. It was fantastic, very good. But
Nice.
the funny thing is, there's probably like 15 soups there, and so the first couple years we were doing it, and they were like normal sized bowls, and so you have like 2 of those, and you're like, I'm freaking full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we've gotten smart, and we use way smaller bowls, and they're all it's very
A
like
shot.
it's very like no one's names are on them. It's all numbered, just like the type of soup and a number, and then your little soup bowl has a number, and so you're just tasting soups, and you're like, hey, did you try that one? Did you try that one? Because that's still a lot of soups to try. So
Yeah.
you try to hit at least like 12 of the 15. And skip like the ones that you're like, that's got way too many veggies. Oh, my sister made that one. Not trying that one.
Shout out to
Dang.
Krista, tier 1.
she's still chasing that first place soup prize.
Hey, one day she'll get there. Maybe we put the Sleepy Dad power behind her.
Oh, maybe we could rally
Sleepy
the
Dad
army.
podcast, but yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no. So my cousin Nathan came in town. We had a great time. Bonfire last night, smoking cigars, just having a good old time. And then today, Nathan and his wife are expecting their second child, so we had a nice little brunch. Making sure everybody's good, with the bros and stuff like that. So yeah, we had a nice little weekend. It was very nice.
Nice. That sounds
So
fun.
delightful.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sounds like you hit all the some of the fall activities too, with the nice warm soups, bonfires.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
Yeah, and you know how it is in Tennessee and ish. is a very short window of fall where it's cold, not freezing, and not wet and rainy and stuff. So it was a
It's
nice
been good the
dry,
last couple of weeks. I mean, hot in the middle of the day.
Yeah,
but nighttime, morning time.
Yeah, it was like 50 degrees last night when we were, or Saturday night when we were doing that. It was great.
Dude, that's nice. Up here, it's been like Monday through like Thursday, I want to say. It was like 50 was the high. It'd get down to like the low 30s at night. Like I actually switched over to the heat. It was really cold in the house. And then like yesterday or 2 days ago and then today, it's been like almost 80 degrees. And I'm like, I'm going to have to switch over to the AC again, dude. I'm dying. Like,
yeah, we turned the AC back on today. It's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got hot today.
Nice. Brandon, what have you been up to this week?
So we've been on fall breaks, but we've just been kind of chilling. Like Courtney started to work, and then honestly, we were so go all the time throughout the week. Like even like some of the days, I would try to get the kids to go do stuff because I went and took off since they were off. And they were like, "We just want to like hang out at home, like and just chill." So, and then like Haley still had like cross country practice like every day. So, but it was still just like nice, like just being at home. We did a lot of. Went to my fall activities draft, did some of those activities with bonfires as well because the weather's been good.
Hey, were there leaves there?
What do you mean?
Leaves?
Yeah, did you get the itch to jump into some leaves?
Just in general, leaves?
Yeah, just leaves.
Just leaves. That one went over my head.
It did. It totally did. It's your favorite thing, too. No. It's weird.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have any. Yeah, I drafted third. So, yeah, bonfire, no leaves.
Okay.
October's not over yet though, so
still time.
Pile of leaves soon. Set up the projector outside, watch some movies. They had a little fall festival thing near the house.
Scary movies?
No, with the kids. So we had Hocus Pocus going. So that's a good little. One. That was one of your picks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
I think I won that draft. By the way,
you had
on Instagram.
Yeah, there were 4 votes, and there's some 3-1. There's some nepotism going on. Let's just say that.
What's the point of having commenting an army of commenters?
The Disney draft won. Shocker.
Yeah. We're gonna need our listeners. I know we have more than just 4 listeners that are able to vote. So
we're gonna. I didn't vote.
That means go follow the Instagram accounts. That way you can vote.
Yeah. Go follow the Instagram account at Sleepy Dad's Pod.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
We have an Instagram.
We have an Instagram. Yeah, we have Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everything at Sleepy Dad's Pod. So every Friday we post a little graphic of all of our draft picks, kind of revisit the week, and ask our lovely viewers, our lovely followers to give us a vote. Let us know who you thought won the draft. Give a hoot. Yeah. So first 2 times, me and Eric tied. And this past time, Eric won. So it is what it is. We'll move on. We'll move past this.
Thank you.
And we'll get better.
That's a long way to say yes, Eric won the draft.
I don't even know how to vote on it, but moving on. So, yeah, we did watch one of Eric's movies because there was like kids under 7 there. So we thought we need an Eric movie. But then we kind of hung out the rest of the week, and then we had a little fall festival thing near the house. So did that, played some games and stuff. And then Haley and I do this, it's called a haunted Halloween race in Cookeville every year. So we went back up for that. So Courtney, the girls went. My mom and dad actually met us over there too. And we just did that race, and we spent the day in Cookeville, and it was awesome. Went and hung out campus. Like the weather was awesome.
Dude, you picked a hell of a weekend to go to Cookeville, dude.
It was beautiful.
Hell of a weekend. That's like the best time to be in Cookeville.
It's like weather was perfect. It was a little chilly when we got there.
Yeah.
So did the race, that knocked that out early. And then we went. Where did we go? We went to Poet's Coffee. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yep.
It was a coffee shop, but went there, got some breakfast and coffees
on like campus. Ish.
No, but
are there not train tracks? Are there not train tracks right by that
downtown?
Place?
There are.
You're thinking
tracks
you're thinking of Cream
campus.
City.
No,
yeah, you're thinking of Cream City.
I'm thinking of the Dead Poets Society.
Yeah.
I know, Brandon. We're talking about the same place.
I was just there Saturday.
I know. Don't, Brandon. Don't.
And
I know
it's
what
not
you're
near
doing.
train tracks.
I know what you're doing right now. Stop it.
Yeah, viewers, we can't let Eric keep winning these Instagram votes.
No.
He doesn't even know where things are.
I'm not good with words. I think we're describing the same thing in two different ways. That's all I'm saying.
There is a train that goes through Cookeville.
Thank
I
you.
guess. Just not near this coffee shop. So, hey, moving past that.
No. Hey, so I haven't been there since they built the new sports complex, the new the sports facility.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the campus looks so different. It's so
That's
much
crazy.
bigger.
Because that's where the intramural fields were, right?
Yeah, like it's so much bigger. Everything's so much bigger. Like
Ew.
I remember, like
Hey, now, Brandon.
what was it called? Sherlock Park.
It was
Yeah,
right by the
Sherlock.
train tracks.
Yeah.
That is no longer. That's the new engineering building. Like, so it throws you off. Like
Where the
looking at
LARPing
it.
went down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Where they would have like LARPing. Yeah. So that's
Hey,
a
remember we
huge
used to go out
building.
there and just
Yeah, we just
fling
watched the
the
nerds
crossball.
LARP.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we do that too. Yeah, we'd be throwing
Yeah.
the cross stuff, and people would be playing, Dungeons and Dragons and role playing.
And I was gonna say, you posted a picture of the new engineering hall with one of your
crazy.
kids, and I saw like windows and like a pond in the background, and I'm like,
not
what?
brick, just
I
not
was
brick.
I was like, this is not the engineering building that Brandon went through. I know that
No.
for sure.
Oh no, we went in that one too. I just showed the girls like the difference of
Yeah.
what I learned in and what the next generation has the opportunity.
Mhm.
And
Your
dude, it was so
tuition.
cool. Dude, it was so cool. They like the labs and stuff they have. I'm going to get into nerd talk, but
Do
the
it.
labs they stuff and have there.
Go
is
off,
so,
King.
And this one has more like all the other disciplines as well. But they literally have like this huge like bay for like working on probably the little motor car thing that the mechanical engineers will work on. They have like a
Mhm.
whole like lab like bay workshop for that.
The Baja
Tell a
car.
lot and
The Baja team.
yeah, you can tell a lot of money went into that building. And yeah, you saw the picture that's like full glass, like it's like multiple stories. There's like huge pond out front. Like
Compared to what Brandon's talking about, compared to the rest of the campus the buildings are like 60 years old. So they're all
Yeah, there's no
square or
windows.
rectangular brick buildings with
So
there's
the
no
windows
Yeah.
are on the basement
natural
floor,
light.
looking,
Yeah.
looking up at the, the sky.
Savannah's only been to the campus like one time, and it was like she and I stopped there on the way to somewhere else. We just stopped just to stop. So she's not really been there. She was younger, so she definitely don't remember. But we were walking around campus. She was like, "All the buildings look the same." I was like, "Yeah, they do."
Mhm.
It's like you're very
You're like-
right.
Yeah, but Brandon, you're like that one's Browning Evans, that one's Clement, that one is
Yeah.
Johnson. That's and you're like, how do you tell them apart? It took me about a month to figure,
Yeah.
being there every day,
I was
figuring
like,
out what's
it
what.
literally- I had to have that conversation. I was like, well, especially when you get older, you kind of taking classes in the same building, you kind of know where you have to go.
Mhm.
But yeah, so it's crazy. Campus has changed so much, and there was still like more construction going on while we were there.
It's crazy.
So it's growing. It's good for the future, I guess. But so yeah,
That's what they
seeing
can do with all
campus was
their
awesome,
tuition.
right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With our, tuition, they got all these cool buildings. Now tuition's like tripled the price. So what are they going to build now?
Mhm.
Yeah. But it was funny, like, and we did. This is the first time I went. And Prescott is the civil building, but we went in there, and I'm not. It was just like bringing back all these old memories. I was like, oh my gosh, I do remember this. I didn't think I remember any of it, but I guess you spent so much time in a place.
No one forgets.
You remember it.
Brandon.
Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, just being around campus was cool in itself. And then we went, and then Cookeville itself has grown. This turned into a Cookeville pod.
Mhm.
But
This is a pro
a lot
Cookeville
more,
pod?
a lot more shops and stuff have opened up downtown, down near Cream City. Cream City is beside the train depot. That's what you're thinking of.
That's not what I'm talking about. But yes, keep going.
Like where Crawdaddy's is.
Yes.
So now there's a bunch of like little like boutique shops, and I was thinking like Haley was talking about. She's like, "Oh man, this has been awesome! Like, were these here when you were here?" I was like, "Well, they weren't." I was like, "But honestly, we wouldn't be able to afford to go to any of these shops like
That's
when
true.
we were in school,
Very true.
because it's all like boutique and like fancy
Yeah.
coffee shops and like a cool little area now." But I'm like, I wouldn't be able to afford any of this.
Mm-mm.
Like, so we barely afford to go eat Taco Bell, but
Mm-hmm. And that was on the
So
student
this-
night.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the city itself's growing. We went and walked around. There's like a cool little bookstore the girls wanted to go in, or Haley wanted to go in, and then we go in, and there's like we happen to walk in as a story time's going, and so Savannah jumps into story time, and so I mean it was just a cool day. Like it's just, like you said, like weather was good, everything we hit like was fun, and
That's awesome.
It was just great being the old place. And of course, before we left, I was like, all right, we got to drive down North Dixie and see the house. So we drive past the corner house that we all lived in, and as we're kind of slowing down, I'm just pointing to the girls like, yeah, you know, me, Eric, and Ish, and Walter and Cody all live there, and the guys that are currently living there now, they are out under the carport that's there, and they have a big screen TV set up. So, it all looks the same. They've done something to the front. Me and my dad were talking about. They've done something. There's some like a new wooden pole or something. But anyway, the rest of it looks the same color, like same. It hasn't been painted at all.
That's awesome.
But they have a flat screen TV set up under the carport, just a bunch of camp chairs, and they're just out there just hanging out, watching football.
It's alive and well there, Brandon. I love it.
Yeah, and we were just kind of driving by slow, and I was just like, I could feel like a tear like just comes out. I'm like, man, just the boys out there just getting after it, just watching football on a Saturday. Just you're in college with nothing else to do, hang out, and watch some college football. Man, it's
the best.
I was like,
that's awesome.
Courtney, let me out. I gotta go talk to these guys.
You're like, I know they're gonna love it. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna tell them I used to live here and how awesome it used to be.
Yeah,
but also, Brandon, you'd be like, hey,
no, I just
you
drove
can get
by
to the roof. You can go on the roof from the attic room, just so you know.
Yeah. They're like, oh, we had to condemn that room.
Yeah.
Bad.
Funny story.
From that room.
Yeah, funny story. I almost took that carport out with the massive U-Haul, trying to back in. Remember we moved up there? Yeah.
Yep.
Those poor boys went and had nowhere to watch football yesterday.
Exactly.
Saturday.
Yeah, Damien. Hey, Anish,
exactly.
Damien. He's a sneaky tier 1 listener, a subscriber. He was talking about that TV, and he was like, I didn't even want to do anything that day. And you guys were like, hey, we need help moving the TV. He's like, I had to lift the TV by myself.
Basically, me and Eric were no help.
Yeah, it was heavy, man.
Oh man.
Also, we were zapped from moving it from Nashville to Cookeville.
Yeah.
In my defense,
yes, exactly. Going down steps. Yeah.
I'm not as strong then as I am now. You know what I mean?
Eric's trying to flex to the camera for those.
You
not
can't see
watching
it.
on YouTube.
The camera angle's bad.
Yeah.
It's a bad angle. It's a bad camera angle.
Oh, that's awesome, Brandon.
Yeah,
I want to go back. I need to go back,
man.
to
it was
Hey, Brandon, I was thinking about this. If you don't mind, if you're looking for a +1, I will vouch right now. I will run that 5K with you guys next year.
All right, book it.
And clip it. Hold me accountable. We're all about accountability, right?
Exactly.
I would love to do that 5K.
Oh, and something else funny on that. I'll do it now. I was going to do it on Dad's story. I'll do it now. So Haley and I ran it, and I just kind of ran it with her because it's something for us to do, you know. So we kind of run towards the finish together, and at the end, I guess Savannah wanted to jump in, so she literally jumped in for the last like 20 meters, if even that, and grabs my hand. We ran across, and like it's like it was fall break, so a bunch of people didn't show up for the race, and it was kind of cold that morning, so I guess people just didn't bow out. But the dude like gave her a medal, and I was like, oh, and he was like, I don't care. Like, so she got a medal. I was like, wait, she only had to run the last 10 meters.
Wait,
she got a medal.
Brandon, that story would have been useful before I vouched to run the entire 5K with you next year.
Nope.
I could have just hopped on from
just
the
jump at the
sideline,
end and just jump at the end, hold my hand. We'll run across
by
together.
The Dairyberry. Just wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where it ends, like in the quad, like
that's awesome.
Right in the middle of the quad. It's cool. But yeah, I was like, hold up, she didn't run the whole thing now.
Yeah.
And it was like some college, it was like some kid, like he was like, I could care less.
He's like, dude, I'm trying. He's like, I get a credited hour for doing this. Just take the medal.
Yeah, it probably was. He's like,
it's like a work study student.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm hungover. Just take this.
I'm the mascot. Just take it. That's awesome.
Nice.
But it was funny. Yeah. No,
nice.
Good time at Cookeville though. Glad to be back.
Nice. Yeah. And I need to go back. I think the last time I went to Cookeville was during Sean's graduation, Eric.
Oh, wow, dude.
Long time ago. I think that was the last time. Yeah. Well, after that, I moved to Chicago, so it's like I never had a chance. But
all right, next year we're all sleepy dads are running the
dude. Anish, you want to join our blood pledge? Come on, what's stopping you,
dude? Hey,
we heard your Zoya story. You need some running practice, brother.
Whoa, hey, let's calm down here. Okay,
you said you were winded.
We're not taking shots here.
Yeah, we are. Accountability.
I said almost pulled a hammy.
Yeah, we're gonna be mean now. Hey, what do you think I'm running? Fucking Brandon was mean, dude. He was mean to me.
He peer pressured you by
He told
just
no, yeah,
being
peer pressure,
absolutely
bullied,
ruthless to you.
harassment. I
Put
don't
him
know
in
what
a
you call
headlock.
it.
Yeah.
Wedgies.
Yeah. Hey, let's not bust out the headlocks here.
No, no. We don't
Yeah.
need
Nish
those.
does have a mean headlock.
It's mean, dude.
Listen. Yeah.
You guys
listen,
are nasty. You boys can
Nasty.
be real nasty.
Yeah.
Look, Anish is all
Yeah.
chill. Oh,
We've-
I'm a dad now. Oh, look at me, middle aged.
Yeah.
Put you
Dude,
in
the
a
headlocks
headlock. It
retired.
hurts.
Okay.
It
No,
hurts.
the headlocks retired. Listen. Okay. I guess we gotta give some backstory on this for the
No.
listeners.
No, dude. It hurts. You're bringing
Yeah.
back bad
No, we
memories.
got to.
Bad memory. Bad memory.
Yeah. For some reason, these guys in my car, whenever I would always drive around because Brandon had a 2-door Honda that nobody ever fit in.
Mhm.
And then I was the only one that had a 4-door car. Eric
I didn't
had cars,
I didn't have
but it
half
was
the
always a
time I
hit or
didn't have a
miss.
car.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. Exactly. So whoever was sitting in the front seat, for some reason, they just love smacking the shit out of my rear view mirror. And I don't know why it pissed
Stupid
me
stuff.
off.
Stupid stuff.
Looking back, I don't know even why. I don't even care. Like,
Yeah, looking back, it's on you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
overreaction.
you knew
Is
what
it-
you were
oh,
doing.
You know what? This is the healing time, Anish. Let it out. I want an apology.
Yeah. To be fair, no apologies. I warned you guys. I did always say, don't do that.
Uh-huh.
Don't slap the shit out of my rearview mirror. And then there may or may not have been headlocks administered to those who kept smacking the mirror. So
While you were driving, not safe.
while I was
while
driving.
driving.
Not safe, not the best. Yeah, not the.
Mhm.
Look, that wasn't in the clear of minds. Okay, I was seeing red. Anger took over.
No, you
You weren't saying
Anish,
anything. Your mirror
you
was
were-
cockeyed.
Let's say you
Exactly.
were seeing anything. Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn it, Brandon.
exactly.
You
Yeah.
stole my joke.
That was a good one. Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah. All right. Moving on from past
Anyways,
traumatic
Nish, how is-
experiences. Yeah.
Anish, how was your week?
Well, I was gonna say, I think you transitioning to dad stories is probably the perfect transition to move into dad stories. So I'll go in and discuss my dad story of the week to get off this this healing therapy talk from college days. So my dad's story. So we've been doing this time of year we typically do a lot of different activities with Zoya, just trying to kind of get her out of the house, between school and extracurriculars and all the good stuff basically. Some of those activities we involve going to pumpkin patches, which we did again today.
That's weird, dude. Multiple pumpkin patches in one season that's a faux pas.
Listen, we go to different ones, so it's at least
That's Oh, the different
Buy local.
pumpkins. They had different pumpkins.
yeah, different pumpkins, man.
Oh, this one's a
Some
little
have
bit
the
lighter.
white ones, some have the gourds. Yeah,
Oh, those gross bumpy pumpkins. Ooh.
yeah. It's funny. This one had like all the bumpy ones were discounted. Like that seems a little.
Because they're gross, dude.
Yeah.
They give me
they're
the
not great,
heebie-jeebies.
but-
Sorry, Anish. Sorry.
Yeah. That's okay. So so this time around we did not do a corn maze because if you remember from last week's story, we were not going to have another another situation like that. So what we did this time, we just kind of did all the little activities. So this one had like slides and like a little playground area, I guess, for the kids. And the sides were made out of those like those big like plastic
Like a pipe.
like a pipe basically, like a huge pipe, and they just make a
I
slide
know
out
what you're
of
talking
it.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to be
That's-
careful with my words.
You couldn't come up with a word.
Did it come up with pipe?
No, well, I was gonna be.
words.
Yeah. Well, dude, my head, I was thinking, it's like this big round black thing, and I was like, that's probably not the best way to.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're
Jesus.
going with that. Elaborate, please.
Exactly. So, Brandon, thank you for stepping in. So,
What the heck, Anish? Took a turn there. It's because it's your
I
second
know.
pumpkin batch.
exactly, dude. There's something in the air, man. When you go too many pumpkin patches, those gourds really get in your head.
How much apple cider you had?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's
Not
on that.
enough.
He's on that at cider.
Not enough. Yeah. So she was going down the slides. She was playing the slides. At first, for some reason, Zoe has this thing where like she just she's terrified to try things at first, but like when she does it, she like ends up loving it and does it like a million times. Like I feel like most kids, right?
Like Eric.
Yeah,
Except for
Like
scary
Eric,
movies.
exactly.
Mhm.
Terrified the first time to try it, but yeah, but yeah.
Ty.
So she
Talking
finally,
about House of Ty, Brandon. Ty.
yeah. so she finally goes down the slide, but the slide is like, you know how most of the slides are. When you go down, you gotta get out of the way, otherwise there's kids coming like right after you. Like it's not like there's no breathing room. You gotta get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the end of the slide, it's not like it's gonna shoot you out. It's just kind of gonna put you right there. So of course she comes down the slide. She starts getting up all slow. I was trying to tell Zoe, I was like, you better get out of the way. Like, you better get out of the way quick. And she's like, I'm getting up, Dad, chill. I'm like, all right, you better get out of the way. And of course, the next kid, you know, not paying attention, just comes whipping down the slide, takes Zoe's feet right out from under her.
Mm.
And then there's a big commotion, big meltdown. Man, I'm trying to realize my stories all just revolve meltdowns. I might have to revisit things.
Rename it to
some things,
Zoya's Meltdown Corner, or is it Anish's Meltdown Corner?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, she got taken out, and then it took us like 20 minutes to get everything calmed down, back to normal. Some bribing with some apple cider donuts had to be had.
Nice.
You know, the
Classic.
usual. Yeah,
Classic.
Yeah, the usual things to try to get things back on a good track to finish the day out. Because here I was thinking, I'll go to the pumpkin patch today. Won't watch any football. Titans can't hurt me at the pumpkin patch. And of course,
Buckle up.
this happens. Yeah,
Get ready.
and of course, this happens. And then I have to check the Titans score.
Maybe
So
you try
lose
another
all
pumpkin
around.
patch next weekend.
Yeah,
Third time's a charm.
Nah, no more.
You know
We're
what?
done.
No, I think the 5th pumpkin patch might really be the good one that does
Yeah.
it.
You know what? I
Starting
like
to
to
hit
go.
our stride.
Yeah.
I like to go right when they open at the 1st of September and go every week. Really find the right.
You join the
right one.
membership. You get the membership
Exactly.
pass.
Yeah, they should just start giving out passport cards and just you can get a stamp everywhere you go.
Dude,
Never
it's
had
like
someone
the,
actually fill out the punch card.
Yeah,
yeah. Jesus, Mr. Patel, we're out of apple cider donuts.
yeah. Give me more. Yeah. So yeah, we had that one. And then I had another one that I wanted to mention too, a little bit lighter. So sticking on the theme of last week's episode, I showed Zoya Ernest Scared Stupid on Friday.
Ew.
Dude, yeah, that movie's great. That movie's so good, by the way. But I didn't realize the troll is kind of creepy looking. Like if for little kids like that age. So like she was terrified every time the troll came on. But
Yeah.
then when the whole milk reveal came out, she was like, "Oh,
Mhm.
All in.
okay, yeah." Then she was like, "All in." Yep.
She's
There
like,
it
oh,
is.
this is stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like,
Well,
"I don't know
that's
what's
the joke,
stupid. Are
Zoya.
you making me watch this?" Or
That's the joke, Zoya. He is dumb.
Yeah. But then every now and then
I know
she's
you're talking
like,
about. I think she's ready for that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's not
I
creepy at
completely
all.
forgot what the troll looked like, and yeah, but so yeah, once the whole milk reveal came and that the trolls could be defeated by milk, she was all back in, and then after the movie, she was like, "Dad, can we go outside and spray milk around the house to make sure the trolls don't come in?" And I'm like, "You know what? As soon as you go to bed, I'll go out there and do it."
Good.
Oh, good call.
Good dad moment there.
Yeah, I was
Good
not
dad
gonna
move.
be the one. Yeah. First of all, milk is expensive. And I'm not just gonna waste milk pouring it
In
around
this
the house.
economy?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I had to pull the, you know what? Let's go to bed. I'll take care of it. And as far as she knows,
Good call.
I took care of it.
Good job. You're
Until
like,
she sees this one day.
not the
Yeah,
2%
until she
milk.
uses one day, but then. Yeah, exactly. Eric knows.
So you can do that. I can't tell myself on here. My kids listen or
That's
listen.
right.
To this.
They're half our
Yeah.
views.
Exactly. She's watching it once a day.
She's like, I knew it. I knew
Well,
he
hey,
didn't
wasn't
spray the
Lily-
milk.
Wasn't she going to make Lily Boyd? Wasn't she going to make us a like a sizzle reel or something?
Merch.
or like
She's gonna make us merch.
merch. That's what it was.
Yeah.
How's that
I
going?
think she
Brandon?
designed.
Checking in.
I don't know. I think she Lily, put in the comments if you
Yeah, hey,
have a shirt
Lily.
made yet.
We want to see the merch, shirts, hats, fanny packs, whatever you got.
Ooh, fanny packs.
Mhm.
Yeah, fanny packs.
Give us all you
I
got.
know she wants to see me in a fanny pack.
Yeah, Lily, if you give us a design, we will make your dad wear a fanny pack for next time we go out.
I think that would have the opposite effect. It would be more embarrassing for her than us.
Yeah, 100%.
Good point. Good point. Good
Yeah.
point. Scratch that.
Yeah, she would hate it more than us.
All right, Eric. What do you got for dad stories of the week?
I thought the week recap and the dad stories was the same. I didn't know we were breaking into two different things.
Oh no, hey, if that's all you got, man, that's good.
No, yeah, I don't have any story. They were honestly, they're at the age now where they're really fun. So at the soup party, they were really fun. At the brunch, they were really fun. It's a weird thing that like turning the corner of you don't have to play defense on them the entire time at an event where you can kind of like, because even
Let 'em roll.
so yeah, some of my nephews, her cousins and stuff, they're real little, they're still real little. And Ophelia was there weren't my sister Krista, but you know better than this. She didn't bring enough trick or treat bags she made for all the cousins and nephews and nieces. So Ophelia being the oldest one, she was letting the little kids come up to her and go trick or treating, and she was giving her own candy to these little kids, her fellow cousins and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's a nice little shout out for Ophelia. Yep, she did good.
Yeah,
She really picked up the ball for Krista there, didn't she?
She really did. Krista, you really dropped the ball on that one.
Listen, I know we're only 11 episodes in, but the evolution of Ophelia from episode 1
I know.
to episode
It's taking some
11.
turns.
Yeah,
From cartwheeling Eric in the knee
to my injured knee.
yeah.
Dude, did I tell you
Having
at
to
the
run
beach?
laps.
Dude, Brandon, did I tell you this?
Yeah.
We were at the beach, house, and I was wearing swim trunks at the first night we were there, and my dad goes, "Whoa, what happened to your knee, dude?" I was like, "Dad, that's the knee," and he was like, "Oh, right."
That's
So yeah,
hilarious.
I have to carry these scars with me forever.
Hey man, Ward's a sleepy dad. Okay,
He is.
can't fault
Yeah,
him for
man.
that.
He's an OG sleepy dad.
He
Yeah.
was legitimately shocked that I had massive scars on my knee.
Yeah. Your
Get hit with
dad
a
is-
weed whacker. Weed whacker.
Yeah. What happened?
your dad is a sleepy dad because he likes to wake up at 5 a.m. listening to the news at like 100 volume while
Anish
people are
knows.
sleeping in the living room.
People know that I've been to my parents' house and stayed the night.
Yeah.
They know.
Yep, classic Ward.
Oh.
Brandon, did I ever
Nice.
tell you the wrist story? Anish, this is when we were in high school, and me and Nate, the McNeils across the street, Jesse and Justin. I don't know if you guys listen, but little shout out to you guys. We were playing Risk one night, and we played till like 3 a.m. But it was a weekend. It was like Saturday night, and we played till like 3 a.m. And when I think my neighbor Justin finally won the Risk game, and we were like doing the celebration, defeat, victory thing. And like my dad comes busting out of his bedroom, and he was wearing red like underwear, like whitey tighties. But imagine like my dad in whitey tighties, but they're red. And he was like, "What the hell are you guys doing? Go to bed." And Justin was like, "We're gonna go home now." We're like, "Yeah."
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
That's my dad.
Shout out Ward. Shout out Ward.
Uh-huh.
Shout out Ward.
Wardy
Snaps
boy.
for Ward.
Yeah.
Wardy boy. The original Papa Georgio.
Yeah, Papa Georgio.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, Brandon, did you have anything else for dad stories before we move on?
Yeah, I got a couple. I figure, like I said, fall breaks, we had a lot of downtime. Savannah, I'll save some of these. Savannah is a content machine here lately, but so we'll save some of these. But I guess just going along with some of the spook we've been talking about. She's been I talked about last week. She's been embracing the spook, so much so that she's been watching the same thing over and over still with Nightmare Before Christmas. And I talked about it last time, but she is still all in Nightmare Before Christmas. And even at the store found a leather, it was like a Letterman style jacket. It's got like Sally on it. And
Nice.
Cordy got it for her, and so she's been rocking that. She wore it to Cookeville. I think
Nice.
she ran across the finish line in that race.
Nice.
get her medal.
Savannah.
But,
let's go.
Yeah. So yeah, she's embracing the spook. I wish we were a little more diverse in our picks, but Oh my gosh! Speaking of, what is wrong with my kids?
Is it Savannah or Lily?
Like they
It's
come down here.
Savannah.
In the animal costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
She's got
no, that's not in costuming. It's how she is.
That's
She has
everyday life.
a stuffed animal on her head. They do not have school tomorrow, so
No school tomorrow? What the heck? On a Monday?
it's a teacher planning thing or something.
Dude, don't get
Man, it's
dude,
like,
this has
don't
been the
get me
longest
started
fall
on these
break ever.
teacher planning things.
Or yeah, it's professional
Good
development.
God.
It's something. There's
So like,
something.
hey, I wrote this lesson
they're
plan
home.
5 years ago, and I need a day every month to like
Easy.
replan my day
Easy.
around.
Yeah.
Hey, we're a
Yeah,
teacher
we're a
friendly.
teacher-friendly podcast.
Dude,
Yeah, we're a
don't get
teacher-friendly
me started.
podcast, Eric.
No, we're not.
Chill.
We're not. We are not. If the
Oh.
teachers union wants to sponsor us, you can go fuck yourself.
Oh man. Eric's gonna
There's a
text me
sponsor.
after we're done recording, but hey, can you cut out the whole
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm trying not to double and triple down on it right now, Anish.
Yeah. Let's move on, Brandon.
Yeah, I'll go on to my next kid. I'm just glad that one didn't scare me like last week.
Brandon, I've watched that video so many
my
times.
God.
Dude, I died
I
every
just-
time.
Why does
I
the
was-
video cut? Is that
So-
what the software does? Because a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
noise or something?
Yeah, that's what the software does.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's
I
still
tried to put
so
it back in,
good.
but it didn't look right. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'll just keep it how it is.
So
But,
Dude,
good, dude.
yeah.
What
And
and
she was-
timing?
yeah.
Oh my gosh!
It's funnier because the way it clipped, it showed our full video frame.
Yes.
But when
like,
recording,
Brandon, I had no clue your stairwell
neither
was
did
right
I.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when we're recording, it's like very rectangular, like just
Mhm.
us in the frame. Basically, you can't see
Mhm.
anything else.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
You
funny
can't
how
see
the
a
clip just saw
murderer showing
everything.
up behind
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
It's a very square view, like Anish
Yeah.
is.
Lily just came down laughing and smiling. And then,
Well, what's funny is she was like, "Well, I was trying not to like interrupt." Like, I'm like, "Well," but it literally like I didn't hear it all, and all of a sudden it was just, "Can you open this?" Like in my ear, and I was like,
Anish,
and
you
her
gotta
hand-
edit that.
Her hand was coming. Oh my gosh, it was so scary.
Anish, you need to edit it and do like a Halloween one with like the Halloween theme
Oh.
music,
yeah, oh, that'd be good.
or
Yeah.
Dude,
the Psycho.
If she came down with like her hair like over her
Yeah,
head, like,
like ring, like the ring.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
ring. Yeah, like the ring girl. Yeah.
yeah, rewatching that clip, I could still feel like how scared I was. Like I could feel the moment, like when my
That's
heart
great.
jumped and
That was
almost fell
great.
out of the chair.
I know you would
God.
think that was planned, and that was 100%
No.
not planned at all.
I mean, your face shows it all, Brandon. Like your face when it first
I would-
happened was fantastic.
I don't know the last
Uh-huh.
time I was that scared. I mean, seriously. Like, I don't know the last time I was that scared. That was
Mhm.
scary.
That is true. When was the last time you were like truly scared? Like truly scared?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I can't remember. to
Hey,
be
I don't
honest.
know.
Probably sometime in
Last-
college. I don't
Hey,
know.
I know. Last week about this time, a week ago today.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no, I do remember when Zoe did the same thing to me when I was playing video games.
Oh yeah, that's
That
true.
was
That's true.
Remember that one time Brandon scared the shit out of you in the corner house when we were walking down in the basement.
I feel. Oh yeah. Oh, you can't. Yes, you were hiding in the laundry room.
Yeah,
Scared the shit out of me. Yes.
I was a nasty boy. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. Again,
Well,
for the
also,
viewers,
to be
we-
fair-
we weren't very nice to each other.
To be
throwing
fair,
it in
Yeah.
college.
That basement was creepy.
The basement was scary.
It was
Yeah,
very
a scary
scary,
basement.
very dark, damp, flooded. That's where the laundry was. So I just decided not to do laundry the rest of the year.
Didn't help if I was hiding in the dark
Yeah.
shadows.
And I lured Eric down. I
You
was like, hey,
did?
buddy,
Oh, that's
come on.
right. That's
come on.
right. And
Just
Nish
come
was
on
like,
down.
"Hey, Eric." I was like, "Hey, Nish." I took my laundry. "Hey, Nish."
Yeah. Hey, come down here. I gotta show
yeah.
you something.
Brandon comes out of the darkness like he's gonna consume me.
I
Yeah.
forgot our laundry room was down there. Yeah,
Yep. Oh
Yeah, 'cause
man.
you probably
But,
barely did laundry there.
probably. Yeah. Yeah, it was always flooded.
Yeah.
Well, man, yeah. Sorry, I got distracted there about another kid, another week, another kid.
You
But-
gotta lock that house up, dude.
I need to sit in a more secure
You
seat.
need to go back to your office, dude.
Yeah.
I know. I need a better. I need a better a seat for not getting stabbed in the back. But
By your own children of the
Yeah.
corn.
yeah. Well, hitting on my other kids real quick. Let's see what we got for Lily. She's just been crushing it this week. You know, she's still rocking dance real hard, but she on top of the rehearsals and normal classes, she's doing the Nutcracker this year, and she has a big part in that. Or she got a couple of parts, but she has one where she's like on the actual like point, like about a ballerina part, I guess you could say. But
Let's say, is that a technical
so she's just
term?
been like
I don't know what that means.
working. Yeah, that's like
You know
the
what I mean?
actual like the shoes where they go up on like the actual like when you see like the ballerina like on their toes. That's called like being on point. And, you can only do that if you're like a certain age.
I was thinking
like, your
positionally,
ankles.
like on stage. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, no, she kind of has like a little solo part. I think there's some like little kids behind her, but she kind of has like a main part. So she's been like practicing like hardcore for that. Even like watching the Tennessee game. We have Tennessee game on, but she's got her phone on and the music's playing, and she's like doing her part like in the the living room as we're watching the Tennessee game. So shout out her. She's been working real hard to do good because the Nutcracker's coming up. And then same thing with Haley. She's been crushing cross country. Like I said, they had practice pretty much every day while they were on break. Still getting after it, and we had the race this weekend. Went and got after it too. So still glad she's got something that she likes that I like as well, and we can go do together.
Yeah.
So that's been fun.
Right on.
A joke, but it's been a lot of fun.
Nice.
Brandon's like, I like running a lot. I
Again,
like to run.
Throwback to one of our. Yeah.
From then
I was
on,
gonna say,
if Brandon was
to
going
one of
somewhere,
our-
he was running.
But there was a guy in the race. Some people dressed up, it was a Halloween themed race. So some people dressed up. There was a guy who had like a big beard, and but he wore the Forrest Gump outfit. He had like the red hat, and like the
That's a
same
good
shirt,
one.
and like short. It was a good like.
That's
Especially
good.
like he had the
Some
beard
calf
for
socks, like socks up high,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He had the whole get up.
Nice.
I wasn't a judge. I would have give him first place.
Nice.
Nice. All right, boys. Let's keep it pushing. Let's go and move on to everybody's favorite segment of the week. Hopefully soon enough we can stop talking about it, but we're going to keep pushing through. It's football talk of the week, boys. And
Well, I
what
thought we
better
were
way to
doing
kick it
boom
off
roasted.
than
Did we do boom
Yeah,
roasted
yeah.
already?
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's.
Jesus
Oh, I
Christ.
thought you said football talk. Did he not just say football talk?
Eric.
You
I
didn't
was
let him
getting
finish.
to it. I was getting to it,
Jesus.
Eric.
Well, hey, could you get there a little faster? Jesus.
I think Eric was freezing, Brandon. What do you think?
No,
I was getting
listening
to
to
it.
you.
Messed up.
I was listening to you
He was
ramble
waiting
on
to-
about football season and stuff, and
He was waiting to cross the railroad tracks.
Jesus. You get something to be, Eric?
no, I don't. I was like, Jesus. I thought we were skipping it.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. Well, what better way to kick off football talk than boom roasted of the week?
Next
Go
time,
ahead,
just say
Brandon.
next time, just say we're doing the boom roasted segment.
Oh Lord.
Sorry,
All right.
Brandon. Sorry, Brandon. My apologies. He's like, you're like, F it. We'll do it live. You're stepping on my lines.
All right, we ready?
Yeah,
We're ready
to
for
go.
the boom roasted
I'm
football
born ready.
update of the week. Let's see, college football heavy. Michigan normally looks like the team with the 1930s offense, but instead they let Illinois come in with their 1930s uni and put the smackdown on them. Boom, roasted.
Got him.
If you've been on social media recently, you've seen Texas trying to bring the boom, but after getting stomped by UGA, they're only getting on boom roasted.
Good one.
Good
one. That's a good one, Brandon.
Cleveland Browns fans got something better than a win today when Watson went down with an injury. Too bad they're still the Browns, and that injury will probably be the only thing they get to cheer this season. Boom, roasted.
Nice. Just like Eric didn't like that last one.
No, I do. I don't know what to say about Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. That's a touchy topic. I was gonna say, just like Eric with the fake ad reads, you every week, Brandon, getting better with the boom
Very
roasted.
good.
You're finding your stride. Yeah.
Yeah, I
pretty
didn't
much
navigate
doing-
that last one.
You're kind of doing your own Kill Tony bit.
Really?
Yeah.
You're
Really.
doing like a new
Inspired.
minute every week. Yeah.
Basically Hans Kim.
Dude, when are we going to Austin, Brandon?
So I can go up there and go do boom
Put
roasted.
your name in the bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do
put your name in
boom
the
roast. It's
bucket.
like it's gonna sound weird out of context, but hey,
Yeah,
Texas
3
is in
weeks
the
ago.
SEC now.
Yeah. 3 weeks ago, Michigan played.
Yep. All right. So how do you want to kick this off, boys? Do you want to talk about the Titans? Get it out of the way quick,
Dude,
Or should we just
I didn't even put them in the boom
I
roasted.
was gonna say,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go take this and turn it upside down until they get a win. Titans, Predators,
Dude,
they all stink, dude.
I threw on the Mike Brable old school pullover today, hoping to like summon some sort of like this is the type of game a Mike Brable team would win. And at the first, I was like, they're gonna do it.
And we were up
And
10-0.
Stupid me. They didn't
You're
do
like
it.
Lucy's putting the football right in front of you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Listen, it sounds like a broken record, but God, we're so bad. We're
Dude,
so bad.
Anish, it's
bad.
like how you said you were at the pumpkin patch and you're like they can't hurt me, like they can't hurt me anymore. But truly, like they've entered the zone of you're like who gives a shit about the Titans playing on, you know what I mean? Like you're like I'm not gonna pause my day from noon to 3:30 p.m. on a Sunday now because you're like no, that's so depressing if you're really counting on the Titans to be good, competent, know how to run an offense, have good coaching staff. Like they don't have any of that. So why the hell would you want to be like, okay, I'm going to put all my emotional baggage into this team right now?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Well
not
said,
good.
Eric. It's not great. Dude, the coaching is so bad. It is so bad. Like, I thought maybe just, first few games, I was like, okay, they're still getting the hang of the offense. It's going to take some real time, in-game experience to get a hang of it. But, dude, it just gets worse and worse every week. Remember when I said it couldn't get any worse? I lied, guys. Yeah. It's getting worse. It's getting worse.
Anish, honestly, I think this might be one of the worst Titan seasons, like, ever.
Yeah, worse than that 2-14 season.
I know.
Hands down.
I know. Because those teams had no talent at all. And they were just so bad. This one, like, there's enough pieces around where you're like, you can be more. You can just, at this point, you're like, can you just be competitive? Can we like score more than 10 points a game? Like, it's like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
They have a tough schedule too.
I know.
Yeah.
I know we joked about a lot of dubs.
I believe we had a perfect season going.
Yeah, we had some tough matchups in there.
Yeah. But Anish, even these guys, these losers. The Predators are 0-5. They don't have a point. They're literally the only league team in the NHL to start the season off with 0 points. As in, like we didn't even get the loser point in overtime. Like they're just straight up 5 regulation losses. So,
dude, the Preds literally
vibes are high. Vibes are good right now in Nashville.
Yeah.
Anish has got a Nashville soccer hat on. That's how bad sports are going.
We're in Nashville Sounds right now.
Yeah, we should bring Bryce on to talk about Nashville SC, just to be like, what's going on with them? Why do they're so boring and vanilla? Is that our life? Is this what we have to look forward to?
Yeah. Dude, the Preds are like we're gonna be all over the place here. We're gonna be all over the place here with the sports. I know I said football talk, but Eric Bryan, the Preds, so I gotta talk about them now. Dude, they're in these games for like literally the first like a period and a half to 2 periods, and the third period it's like tied 2-2, and then all of a sudden we lost 7-2, and I'm like, what the hell just happened here?
So Anish, we were at the soup party when this Saturday's game, I guess it was in Nashville against the Red Wings, and freaking Steven Stamkos, future Hall of Famer, gets his first goal for the Predators early on in the third to tie it up 2-2. We lose 5-2. You know what I mean? Like you're like
spit out his soup.
I was like, well, that was first place soup I just spit out, assholes. Yeah, it stinks, man. It's no fun when sports are not even like competitive. Like your teams are not competitive, so it's like I just don't get how they can be so bad. But I'm like, Knoxville beat Alabama, or UT and Knoxville beat Alabama. It's like that's awesome.
Yeah, we got the Vols going.
I want
for us,
that.
man.
I want that happiness.
I'm not gonna lie.
It was awesome.
It was bleak. It was bleak in the first half. I was about to. I didn't know how I was going to spin zone our way out of this one, but they turned it around, man. They turned it around.
I know.
So
the opposite of what, because I mean the Titans were up 10-0 and they lost 34-10. It's like
34 unanswered.
You're like, what happened here? Like, what the heck happened?
Yeah, our second half. I don't know.
That's been a problem forever. Even when Vrabel was here, second half has always been a problem for us. For some
the third quarter was always just like a dead quarter. Yeah.
Yeah. At least with Vrabel, he made adjustments. Yeah, like in the fourth, we'd actually make adjustments and make it competitive. Or we got off into a big enough lead in the first to where it didn't matter what happened in the third quarter. But now we're just bad from first quarter to third or to
Mhm.
fourth. So it's just all around just not fun to watch.
Yep. Yeah.
No.
And moving
I was gonna
on.
say, Brandon. Yeah, well, I was gonna say, Brandon, you want to try to spin zone this one, or
Yeah. Spin it,
I'll
Brandon.
get one last.
What's Daddy
let's
spinning?
You want Daddy's?
Yeah.
Daddy spin it one more time. So you said the score. It was 34-10. Second half, we look like dead ducks out there. So clearly, Levis has been hurt. If he wasn't playing today, shouldn't have played last week. Been hurt. So even in the games that he did play, we were in it. We were close. And then now you see, we threw in Mason Rudolph. It got worse. So imagine what we could be doing with a healthy Levis, even if we're in him when he's hurt. So I don't know, boy. It's like, I mean, what would have been better today if we won, and then you had a QB controversy on top of all of our other issues? Like, we already got enough things to worry about. We don't need a QB controversy. So right now, hey, not a QB controversy.
Mm-hmm.
So
we
just waiting on the boy to get healthy.
Brandon, we have a franchise controversy. Like, they're
So-
hard to root for, dude.
yeah,
They are hard to root for.
Yeah. Hey, I'm trying to spin this out of the dirt. My wheels are spinning, buddies.
Like, Titans, help us help you.
Yeah.
Help me spin this.
Brandon's
because,
audible sigh at the end of your spin zone.
Yeah. You can tell he was like,
slowly
how,
getting defeated and defeated.
and he was like, how committed am I to this bit? Can I do it?
I'm running
Can I
out.
stick the landing.
Yeah,
running out of spin.
Mhm. I mean, dude.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, we get Levis back. We get Spears back. We need people healthy is the problem. The right side of the line is an
We had a
issue,
good
clearly.
line. The guy that they started, he literally went out in the first series, and you're like, can we please not have a hole on the right tackle spot, please?
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, if nothing else, we need Levis back healthy, see what he can do, and then evaluate the rest of the season. Because, I mean, we don't learn anything having Rudolph in there because he's
I
he's not
agree.
the
I
answer.
agree. And also, say we get 2 more wins with Rudolph, we could go from like the 3rd pick to like the 7th pick or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
we
we're
could
gonna
literally
suck.
cost
Yeah, I don't
ourselves
want
a
that.
stud.
Yeah. And the Jags and Colts both won today.
Yeah.
So that
Hey, who are we
I mean,
competing
we're
with?
just
Is it
getting
the
further-
Browns and the Panthers? Is that who we're competing with for the number 1
Patriots.
pick?
New
Patriots
England.
and
Oh yeah,
Panthers.
they're
Yeah.
1-6 too, aren't they? Or 1-5, 1-6, whatever.
Yeah.
New England
Yeah.
stinks.
Yeah.
Panthers suck.
Panthers. I don't know
Browns
with
are
the
bad.
Browns. They just only
Browns,
won. They have
all of
one
them
win.
need a quarterback.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Watch Rudolph cost us like 4 draft spots because these guys got to save their asses. But dude,
Dude, I don't know.
was
I was
literally
looking at
thinking. Oh, go for it, Brandon.
No, I was looking at our
No.
what you call it schedule. It wasn't good. I mean, we might win. We play New England. We got a chance to beat them.
Yeah, I know, but we.
But that's a
Maybe
game
we
you want to
get-
lose at that point.
At this point,
right?
we don't want to beat them.
yeah.
But that's a game. That's a game our defense probably wins for us.
Oh yeah, they're bad.
probably take out-
We're bad. The Patriots are really bad.
And then I can't imagine the Jags sweep us. We're beating them at least once, if not twice.
Dude, but they put up 30-something points today. We can't put up more than 12.
Yeah, in their home stadium of London against New England.
Back-to-back home weeks in Heathrow.
That's an advantage. They've been over there. New England
Why do the
sucks, and they
Jaguars
traveled over there
even get the London game? I mean, no one
They
likes the
love-
London games anyways.
because they love it. I think something with their owner. I think he has some kind of.
I think he's got
connections.
ties over there. Yeah.
Like, it's a good stadium, isn't it?
Dude, we have.
Isn't it?
Listen to this bloody schedule. We got
Bloody
Detroit,
hell. Is that hey, they are the
Detroit, New
Jaguars.
England,
Oh, hold on, we're gonna redo this. Go down one by one, Brandon.
yeah. Okay.
Detroit at
L.
Detroit,
L.
New England at home.
Dub.
Probably
Dub.
a win. 2-6.
A win, but I don't want to win that one.
Yeah. A win but a loss.
Yeah.
At Chargers,
L.
L. Harbaugh's going to
especially
run all
going
over
to
us.
them. I think so.
Yeah.
And they got a
We-
good
but
defense.
also,
I mean, their Chargers defense
historically-
is really good.
But historically, we lose to the Chargers. Going back 15
Yeah,
years,
always.
we lose to the Chargers.
Mhm.
Minnesota
L.
L.
at Houston.
L.
Probably an L. Yeah.
Yeah. It gets better at Washington.
Oh, that's an L.
If Jaden Daniels is hurt,
I think he's all right.
Didn't they
Yeah, I
still
think he'll
play
be
good
alright.
today? Didn't they still play well?
Dude,
Yeah,
Mariota had an all-time
Marcus
game,
came
bro.
in.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. They won 40. They put up 40.
Yeah. L.
You think we're
With
putting up
Marcus.
half that Anish? Yeah.
No.
No.
Hey, Malik came back and beat us. What do you think Marcus is going to do to us?
Yeah. Yeah. He's pissed, dude.
And then the next four, I could be talked into anything. Honestly, you got Jacksonville at home.
At
Who
home,
cares?
W.
Dude, at that point, it's gonna
Yeah.
be like apathy. You're like, who cares? You know what I mean?
And then the Bungles.
L.
I don't know.
I mean, they don't have Callahan anymore, and he's a freaking offensive genius, isn't he?
They got Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. They're gonna throw for
Yeah.
like 500 yards on us.
Yeah.
And then we end with at Indy at Jacksonville. I could go either way.
Yeah.
We always play spoiler.
Who knows?
The AFC South is always full of losers, but it does seem like in the last those last 2 weeks, the division rivals are always playing spoiler.
I think if we're playing against Anthony Richardson, we're winning.
Yeah.
He's
100%.
pretty bad.
He sucks.
pretty bad.
He's garbage.
Yeah, he sucks.
Hey, and
He's
we
not
know
good at
back.
all.
So what is that?
Yeah.
So you're saying we could have 3 to 4 wins by the end of the year, Brandon?
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 wins, I think.
4.
4 max
Yeah.
Hey, okay, 3.5 over under. What are you taking?
under.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
doing
probably go
under. At this
Yeah.
point, I'm going under. We barely beat the Dolphins
Yeah.
too. The score line to that Dolphins game doesn't even do it justice. To
Misleading.
how awful.
Yeah,
it
it's
was.
misleading.
Yeah. It was that was one of the most depressing victories I think we've ever had. You're like, what is
Dude,
happening?
I don't know if I said the story on the pod or not, but so when the Dolphins game was going on, I was at the airport with one of my coworkers coming to Nashville for the conference,
Yep.
and we were watching it at the bar. Did I tell the story already? I don't remember if I did or not.
Nope.
But
I don't think so.
yeah, but we were watching it.
Your other
and,
pod.
we're about to. I have no other pods. But we were watching it, and we're about to go to board our plane, and right before we went, Will Levis throws that interception, like just a god awful interception.
It was first
And
drive.
I look over
or
my
something, right?
coworker. Yeah. I think it was the second drive.
It might have
And
been
I
the
look
second
over.
drive.
Yeah, I look over to my coworker and was like, and that is a Will Levis experience.
Mhm.
And just grabbed my bag and sadly made the walk to my plane.
Yeah, you're like, can
So-
actually make that a double whiskey, please? At the bar.
Yeah.
Walk sadly to your terminal.
And
No,
nothing
but
matters.
also-
But I did leave out the last game. It was Texans. We're gonna lose that one
Lose. Loss.
unless they
Yeah.
got the first place of or something locked up
Locked
and they're
up.
resting everybody.
They'll still
That's
beat
true.
us.
That's true. But I mean, Brandon, even
Yeah, we
I think
don't
I
do
did
well
spin
against
zone for
backups.
Yeah, but Brandon, I did spin zone for the Predators last pod or whatever, and I was like, "Hey, good effort. You know, the Stars are great," and then literally stinkers since then. So it's like there's just a lot of negativity floating around these teams, and you want to say, "Hey, they just got to get healthy. They got to turn the corner. They got to gel more for both teams." And I think this is going to be the year where nothing happy happens for the sports teams.
If we could figure out the second half, and we had them in the we had them in the first half.
We did, dude. Would they have like 4 straight 3-and-outs? The Bills in the 1st half.
Defense will give them an opportunity to be in
Yeah.
these games.
Dude,
The
that poor
will give them
defense.
opportunity. Just
Literally-
keep throwing it to NWI.
Brandon, by the end of that game, you could tell they were like, "We've been out here for so damn long." Like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like sometimes the best defenses are best because they don't get the more time you're out there, the more
You're
you're going to be
tired.
exposed. Yeah, you're tired. You can get exposed easier. Ours is like, hey, you're going to play 90% of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna make one more point before I spin ourselves out of this depressing talk. But
I'm pretty depressed.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like the defensive coordinator should just be like, dude, fuck this offense. Like, fuck them, dude. They're not taking any deep shots down the field. Like, we have 2 really good receivers who are known for their deep ball threat.
and they're both.
And we're not doing
miserable.
anything with them.
And they're both
And
miserable.
they're both miserable. They're not. The furthest, like, the most air yards we have is like 10 yards. That's like nothing. Like, yeah, if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm like, dude, screw this.
Well,
like,
Anish,
defense
I
just
thought-
fucking like.
We're gonna lose him.
Yes, he's
He's
gone.
The
gone.
defensive
gonna go-
coordinator, yeah, he's gone. He's gonna get
gone.
a head
Just-
coaching
He's
job.
the best thing. He's probably the best thing about our team. But Anish, I thought when Callahan came in, I know Will Levis, you can't trust him. Well, clearly, you can't trust the guy. But
Mhm.
one of his big strong suits was the deep ball and just like strong arm strength. And so
And he took
But
it
we-
away.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't get. I'm like, then why are you having Will Levis, he only has a howitzer, he doesn't have short game, only doing the short game stuff? And when you have all these, I know the offensive line is bad, but just the play calling in general is you're not even playing to the strengths of what we have.
Yeah. At least we were fun last year when Levis was in throwing deep
Yeah.
balls. Like
Yep.
it was a fun watch. Like you're like, oh man, this could go to the house or it could
Yeah.
be a pick six.
Yeah,
It sucks, but it's fun. At least it's fun football to watch.
yeah, and this
Yeah.
it's
We don't
not
even have
fun.
that
The
anymore.
Falcons game last year. We threw 4 tutties.
Yeah, exactly.
Sick.
All right.
Been
And I'm gonna
chasing
spin
that high
it.
ever since.
Yeah, I'm spinning this out of this one, boys. We need to move on.
Okay.
We're an
So
hour
I'm
into
happy.
the pod. Yeah, we're an
No
hour into the
objections.
pod. Let's
No objections.
let's end strong.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
Let's end strong as we do every week with the draft of the week. And this week, keeping in with the Halloween tradition, we're gonna draft best kids Halloween costumes. Now, this could be personal choice. This could be costumes you did growing up. It could be costumes that are popular nowadays. It could be whatever you want to interpret it to be. So, order this week. I'm ready for the rolling eyes.
Anish
I'm
gets
first pick. Eric is
wow.
second pick.
Oh my god.
Brandon is third pick. I'm gonna
cheater.
purposely
You're
not give Eric the first pick ever.
You're a cheater.
I'm just glad things are
Nope.
turning around for Anish.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
finally-
Is that, what is he? The Edmonton
Hey,
Oilers.
Brandon-
He gets 5 first-round picks.
I
5
still
years
can't
in a
do
row.
shit with them. Yeah. All right. Moving on.
Are you gonna get to it already?
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
Anish, we'll let the commenters decide if Anish was making a very long turn to get to the boomers.
You know what's funny though? I was looking at Brandon when I was saying that, and he was feeling it. Brandon was feeling it.
I knew where you were going with
Yeah,
it.
Brandon knew where
I
I was
had
going
no
with
clue.
It. Eric
I was like,
out of
he's-
nowhere.
I was like, Anish is lost. He's lost in it where he's trying to get to right now.
Let Anish cook. Let Nishi cook.
Yeah.
Put it in the
To be
comments.
fair,
Let Nishi
that's
cook.
Yeah.
That's why
Hashtag.
you're the producer and I'm not the producer.
Yeah. You're just the talent, Eric. You're the talent.
You're right. You're right. So you're saying shut up, Eric?
Yeah.
Shut up and read your lines.
Yeah.
Shut up and
Shut up and
yeah,
podcast,
read
Eric.
your lines that I
Yeah.
wrote.
Yeah. Did the teleprompter go out on you?
Dude, you don't even need the first pick, Eric. Goku's gonna be there at the second
Yeah,
pick.
didn't
Goku's
say
gonna be there,
that.
dude. You're fine.
I didn't.
You're fine.
You're.
All right. First pick. I think we're gonna do 3 rounds, right?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever.
All right. All right. So first pick, I'm gonna go with something a little more trendy, a little more with the time, something that's been popular over the last few years. This is more of a baby costume than more of a kid's costume. I'm gonna go with Baby Yoda.
Mm,
Very popular
very
costume when
topical.
Mandalorian
Very
first came out.
recency.
Exactly. Exactly. Good costume when it first came out. Mandalorian first came out. Who doesn't love a good Baby Yoda, a good Grogu, right? And baby's already cute as is. Put the little Yoda ears on him.
Especially
Makes
when they're
them cuter.
little. And they're
So
just
that's-
like.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got the squishy face. Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All
I
right.
like it.
All right, Eric, you're up with your second pick.
My
Or
first pick.
Sorry.
Yeah. Second pick overall. First pick for me. I'm going with the we talked about this before. I think last pod, but I wore a Scream mask costume. Like I had the official Scream mask with the black costume and the knife, which is kind of crazy thing. But they just let kids run around with fake knives in our hands. But the Scream costume is my pick because I literally probably wore that 5 years in a row, and it was awesome.
That's a good one. Another classic.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, you see a lot of kids wear that costume too. It's not just a
It's
costume
still
for the
around.
adults.
It holds up. It's a great design. It goes. I don't want to say the other ones because in case they're other people's picks, but it's a very, very good one. You know what it is. It's like
Yep.
it's like the iconic thing. Like, you know what it is.
All right, Brandon, you got 2 back-to-back here.
All right, first one. I'm gonna go a little different, and with us being a dad-centric podcast, and especially an all-girl dad podcast, I kind of thought one of y'all might take this, but I know every one of our girls have probably done it. A little princess. and it could be any of them. There's numerous Disney princesses, but a little girl in a princess dress. That is how many times you see that come to your house. Got the hair done up. They're trying to walk in the little crappy plastic shoes, and they got the whatever they are, Belle or Cinderella or whatever
put
they
gloves
are.
on them and they bail on the gloves. A couple houses in.
Yeah, those get lost. There's probably a hairpiece that's lost in the neighbor's yard at some point, but they all want to be their favorite princess. So, shout out princesses. Let's see.
That's a good one. That one probably should have been 101, but I don't know. I was blinded by Baby Yoda.
Us.
It's a good pick. Yeah, it's a good pick. It's not the best pick, but it's a good pick.
Actually, it's no Ghostface from Scream.
Yeah, I mean, there's other ones. There's still the. Go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do probably what you were about to say, and it's an easy one to do. Kids have been doing it forever, but the man, the myth, the legend, be Michael Myers for Halloween because his movie is Halloween, and it's easy. You throw on the mask, you throw on a jumpsuit. It doesn't have to be a jumpsuit. You put on a blue shirt and some blue jeans, and you pretty much nailed it. Everybody knows what you are. So, and you don't have to do anything. You just stand there and scare people. So,
Brandon,
shout out,
classic
Michael
classic
Myers.
Wow, what was this? Probably 3 years ago, one of our neighbors had a Halloween party, and we didn't know a bunch of their friends. There was a kid there who was one of their friends' kids was there. He was wearing a blue jumpsuit with the Michael Myers mask, and he just walked around, and he had to have been like 12, 13. He didn't say a damn word.
Just scaring.
He just walked around, and they were legit. People were like, hey, that kid's kind of freaking me out a little bit. And he would just kind of walk around the backyard of the party.
Yeah.
And we were trick or treating. He'd be 10 feet behind everybody just walking. And it was literally, you're like, that kid's got it down because that is freaky.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. It's always a classic costume.
Yep.
So
So
your second pick.
my second pick, so I have multiple versions of my own personal history, and it's a classic Halloween costume. I'm going with the pirate / Jack Sparrow Halloween costume. From when I was a kid, my parents were in the Air Force, and we were in North Dakota. There's pictures of me in full winter gear in the snow with a pirate hat on, with the and ski jackets and everything. And then even this year, I'm gonna be a pirate. Spoiler: I'm gonna be a pirate for Halloween this year. But anytime you see the pirate, it's good. You can do whatever the hell you want to do with it. You can do the mannerisms, carry a sword. It's great.
That's a good one. Another classic one. You see at least a handful of them every year.
Yes.
I feel like you can't go a year without at least seeing a pirate. So that's a good one. All right. I'm gonna go with one. So I have my last two picks here. So my first one, I'm gonna go with one that I rocked a lot when I was younger. Classic costume, a staple growing up. And that's gonna be a Ninja Turtle. You know, you get the you get the little.
I had that on my list.
Yep,
Nice.
the Ninja Turtle. I mean, you had your pick of the four. You could be whoever you wanted to be.
Who were you, Anish? What was your pick?
So it's funny. I was always a Donatello fan, but I always went as Leo.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. What about you, Brandon? What Ninja Turtle were
So-
you?
You know what's funny? I was a Leo fan, but I went as Mikey.
Mm.
So I don't know why, but
Yeah,
I know
same.
I
I
did.
don't know why I went
Yeah.
as Leo when I was a Donatello fan. Yeah.
Well, Anish. So what's funny is
But yeah,
I was
back then-
always Donatello. Donatello with the staff. I was like, that's my guy. That's my
dude.
guy.
I can see that.
Yeah, dude. For some
Kinda
reason, I
like
thought the
lightsaber
staff.
Lightsaber wild
esque.
card.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted
Like
the
Raphael's a
nunchucks.
wild card.
That's why I wanted to
Leo
be
follows the
Michelangelo.
rules too much. Mikey's too crazy. He's too fun loving. Give me Donatello.
Yeah, for some reason, I always thought the staff was like an awesome ass weapon too. Like obviously compared to like looking back, you're like, okay, Leo's got freaking swords.
Yeah,
Like,
but now it's like, I even picture like a double bladed lightsaber. How sick that is!
Yeah,
It's the same kind
true.
of principle with the staff.
very true, very true. All right, so my last pick. I have a few here. I don't know which one to go with because man, there's a lot of good options. I'm gonna go with something else that I was once as a kid, and it's kind of coming back. Is making a comeback, and that's gonna be Beetlejuice. It's a crazy costume.
I had that
Um,
one on.
Yeah,
I have some honorable
it's a crazy
mentions,
costume.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of work definitely goes into the costume.
If you
but
commit to
I
it
feel
too,
like with the new
the
Beetlejuice
makeup.
yeah. Yep, exactly. But I feel like with the new movie coming out, I feel like it's a good, again, topical pick. So that's gonna round out my
I had
my picks.
I had like a baby as Beetlejuice. I thought that's funny. Like when you put, or like a toddler,
Yes.
when because
Yep.
it's kind of like dressing them up like an older person, or whatever. I think.
Yeah, like an old man.
I guess
or
most
old
of these could
person.
be as a kid, but
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, Eric, your last pick.
So I've gone adult ones, or teenager adult ones. Another one I'm going with. My third pick is because both my girls, we've done it with them when they're newborns or little, being a baby pumpkin or a pumpkin with a baby. We have great
that one
photos
too.
of them.
Yep.
You know, they have like the costume, the little topper piece that they can't stand to keep on. But yeah, baby pumpkin, one of my favorite memories of Halloween.
I
That's a
had
good
that on
one.
there as well because it's like that's one where they don't really do, especially like the baby phase when they
Yes,
don't really
yes.
move or do anything, and you just got to do something with them. And it's like, oh yeah, let's make them a pumpkin.
Yep. All right, Brandon. Last pick of the draft. Round us out.
Let's see. Still got a couple here. How do I want to do this? All right, I'm gonna hit a different one. I think anything you can do. Eric kind of hinted at it earlier on some other ones, but when you can do a combo with the fam, where like the whole family has a theme, and you go out together, like
It's a
when
good
you're
one.
Savannah and I we did Jurassic Park, where I was Professor Grant and she was a dinosaur.
It's
So something like that, or you see
So
like
good,
the family
Brandon.
of minions or something,
Yes.
stuff like
Do
that.
you want to pick a specific one for the graphic, or do you just want to go with just like
Jurassic?
a
I'll
theme?
do Jurassic Park since
Okay.
I did that one personally.
Nice, Brandon.
But
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
yeah,
last
whenever you
year-
see when families do like the Incredibles or something, that's always a
Yes.
funny one.
Dude, the
Yeah.
Incredibles one, that's so good too. Brandon, last year I was
That's-
Mario riding
Mhm.
riding Yoshi with an inflatable part, and then Katie
Mhm.
was Luigi, and Hadley was Princess Peach. So that was a good, cohesion. It was a good one. That's a good one, Brandon. The family themed costumes. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one, dude. The one I was struggling between when I was picking Beetlejuice was the the new inflatable dinosaur ones where they inflate up
See,
and they're running
I
around.
don't like them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
they're
like
everywhere. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Because life
I
finds
just,
a way, Brandon.
I think that would be like I think that would be a pain to do. Like you wouldn't be able to see
in
anything,
it?
and they're always like,
Yeah. Yes.
yeah. Like not that I don't hate it personally. I don't see them and hate them. I just think like God, that would suck to be in. I think
Yeah,
Mhm.
logistically, it's not the best.
like if you're getting in and
Mhm.
out of a car with that thing, like trying to put the head in, like
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Nice. What did you guys have for some honorable mentions?
So honorable mention. This is two that I noticed amongst young. I would say it sounds weird in the trick or treating with kids among girls. You would see. I see a ton of the Wednesday from the Addams Family costumes,
Yep.
and even honestly, even Harley Quinn. There's a ton of not even teenagers, like younger than teenagers, being Harley Quinn. And I'm like, do they know who Harley Quinn is? Like, are they watching like her movies and stuff? Like, what the heck?
Yeah. Yeah, those are good. What about you, Brandon? Any honorable mentions?
Yeah, I had a couple that were more like I was thinking of more generic. Just be your favorite sports player. Throw on a jersey and
That's a good
go
one.
out. Maybe you're a football player, or a basketball player, or anything zombie where you can just you could wear any
Blood.
shirt it is, and you just throw some blood and like some weird maybe hair paint, and you can turn anything into a zombie firefighter or zombie accountant. I don't know, like whatever it is. Or I had like a throwaway one in case I got a bunch of my picks going. I was gonna say just toss a bed sheet on and poke some holes in it. Like you're a ghost. Like
You're a ghost. Boom.
Yeah.
You're scary.
boom, ghosted.
Yeah.
It was right there. It was right there for you.
It was right there. That was good. That was good. Dude, I was thinking, this draft made me think of a story. Because, like, when we're younger, our parents just kind of made do with what they had to give us Halloween costumes, right? They're not going to go out and buy us a new costume every year.
You couldn't
We had
buy
to go
a kit.
and
There were no kits.
Yeah, exactly. And usually when you have a costume, you're rocking it until you grow out of it, basically, right? So one year, my brother had like, do you remember the California raisins? like that
Yeah.
band,
Oh, yeah.
the Purple Raisins. So
Yeah.
my brother had like this huge pullover thing as a California raisin. So he wore it for like 3 years, and then when I became old enough,
Pass
I
it
had to
on.
wear it for like 3 years.
Wow.
It had like
That's
the
a
whole
good
white
one.
gloves and everything. Yeah. So I was like, oh man, those were the days, man, where we had no choice. Nowadays, kids they
Yeah.
get choices, and like if they
Oh,
change their mind
dude.
last minute, we have to somehow
Dude.
oblige them. And I'm like,
Yeah.
this is some
Yeah.
bullshit.
Well, Anish, that's why I just now got my pirate costume because Ophelia couldn't choose who she was going to be. And she's going to be from the Descendants. Like there's the newest one. She's like the evil queen from Alice in Wonderland. She's like her daughter, like Red or something. So I had to go with some kind of descendant pirate theme thing to try match with her.
Savannah's doing
Nice.
something similar too with that. Dude, there's another one I wanted to pick. You said Ninja Turtles. So I had Ninja Turtles on my list, but I also had something that I remember being when I was a kid. Just a ninja in general,
Yeah.
with like a sword and
Yeah.
like that was honestly that was the second one
That's
on
a
my list.
good
But after you said
one,
Ninja
dude.
after you said
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles, I was like, it's too close, so I
Yeah.
didn't want to draft it. But
You know what else
Ninja,
would've been-
Ninja was high on my list.
Yeah. Power Rangers was another good one.
Power
for boys.
Rangers is
Yeah.
a good one.
Oh,
But that's
yeah.
that's a very in-depth costume. But Brandon, one time my aunt, she made all of us ninja costumes, and it wasn't even Halloween. She just made them for us, and they had like the legit satin, and we all had different colored satin that would go like across our face as like assassins. Oh, and we wore those things so they had like holes in them, like ripped till they were like ripped
Dang,
apart. 'Cause they were so cool.
You guys are trying to mimic the. Do you remember that movie Three Ninjas?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
literally,
dude.
Three
probably-
siblings.
we probably did
Yes.
Three
Yeah.
Ninjas
Yeah.
stuff. Yes,
Yeah.
heck yeah, dude.
Nice. Good draft, boys. Good draft.
Yeah, right on.
So we're almost at the end of spooky season. One more week, and then Halloween is upon us. So I know next week we'll have another Halloween themed draft. After that, hopefully we'll get back to some drafts that are a little more generically themed. So
I mean, but we're entering the holiday season.
yeah, Thanksgiving and then Christmas. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of holiday
Year's.
themed drafts
Yes,
for sure.
yes.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
get festive,
So-
people.
Yep. Exactly.
Man, hour 20.
Hour 20, man. Every week. We're getting the hang of it. So
Hey, Eric was right. You were slow today.
Yeah, you
Jesus
gotta
Christ.
speed this up, Anish. Sleepy dads, dude.
I can't.
Hey, we're gonna.
I hope-
What
I
I was
hope-
thinking about we're doing. It's everyone's favorite segment. We're gonna wrap up the podcast now.
I hope it clipped that specific part of you cutting me off.
Oh, what? Yeah.
All right. Was there anything else that you guys wanna hit before we call it this week? Call it for this week?
No, I want to go to bed.
No, it's good seeing you boys.
Yep.
Yeah, boys.
Always good seeing the boys.
Mm-hmm.
All
Like,
right.
Oh no, I have to
So-
work tonight. I have to go talk to my best friends.
Yeah. No, it is work, Eric. Don't let the wives know that
we're
having
working
fun.
on us.
Yeah, exactly. All right, boys. Till next week.
Alrighty. See you guys.